not feeling it. I don't know what's going on. Every time I try to push, I'm just nearly having a massive one, and then it's just like, yeah, I don't know.
That was good riding, Ryder. In practice, that was good riding.
Let's get everybody out here kind of lined up. You don't have to be on the gate, but let's get everybody kind of spaced out so we can kind of point everybody off and get into it. 20 minutes. Try to get the intensity up right away and just should go quick, right? It's nice and cool out. Nice break from what we have had. So let's take advantage of it. Take advantage of the track we can move around on too. Still got some good moisture, and some of the lines are going to push. You can make some new ones, and should be a good solid moto.
I just got stuck behind Shelly and Phil. Yeah. I had a good pace going, and I get behind him, and then Phil was just playing cat and mouse with me. I don't know who he thought I was, but he kept brake checking me and shit, and I was like, ah, shit. But no, that was fine.
I got sketched Ryder. I got sketched.
Oh yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm shocked you hanged on to it a couple times.
When you get in those situations, though, that's where rather than have the mindset of like, how do I pass? How do I pass? Just chill and be like, dude, I'm just gonna work this guy and relax, and eventually he'll give me the opportunity.
That's how it was with Phil. Because I was doing that right away, and I was like pounding, trying to get him, and then eventually I'm like, okay, I know there's like 4 laps left. I got him. You just have to kind of find a spot, and then he let me go.
Yeah. So you make them work, not you work your butt off trying to get around them.
Yeah.
You're already there, so just chill and.
Because I was trying to take every other line to the round tear off, so
yeah.
I was like, shit, I gotta try different lines.
That was good. Good learning process, good experience.
Harsh on the bumps, but it was better towards the end. A lot better. Yeah, like towards the end. Give us that. Oh. What did you do that lap, Perry, where you did a 46? You messed up and I got a big gap, like 2-3 seconds.
I just slowed down. So dusty, so I leave a gap and
Okay.
I mean, good lap.
Yeah, because your next lap was heater. Like, you gave me a gap and then next thing you're like right on me again.
Oh, yeah, because he had small gap and was so dusty, you know? So I thought, okay, I leave a gap.
I come and I make the pass. So I feel like, so you are not like waiting for that, you know, like I'm coming and then, because here, I was like, I can make it maybe. There is like,
you just horsepowered me down the straight with the outside right here. And you got over and I could just hear you. Oh my God.
I was inside, like, I'm inside.
Yeah.
Slow down, please.
Yeah, I'd be curious to look like what your gaps are at the races in Canada versus what it is on a day like today.
Dude, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I get it.
It doesn't make sense.
You're gonna
Like,
go
I
fast
watch him here on a, let's say Monday, and it's just like, dude, flawless. And then Sunday, it's just like, who's riding this bike?
It's common for a lot of these guys.
I know every
It's just experience is what it is.
every amateur kid though is the same way. It's just like, dude, what the happens on race day, dude?
Not necessarily like super rough, but like the mulch and shit, like it's just super wet. So it's like, if you're not careful with your lines, you're gonna get slipped over the bars because it'll grab a hold of you. And with like the amateur day, and they have combine and women's and all that stuff, there's a lot of bikes on the track. So welcome back to outdoors, I guess. Huh?
Let's go with me.
Still do your process, just set it up a little bit earlier. Or just be ready a little bit sooner, but don't put it into a rush. Don't, oh shit, they're gonna drop it really fast, they need to go. Still take your time, breath, just do it a little bit quicker, and then execute your start. Then that's the step one.
But once you got off the
minus
grade,
that tip over.
sick start. It was a good start. You stayed right with him. You were just right behind him when you got off to go.
You all right, dude? You can't get it over your head?
Yeah, I got bloody nose. I don't know why.
Just a dry climate? I don't know.
Sucks. But it's all good. Ready to regroup this moto. We gotta have. You can't do much worse than the first moto, so just gonna go out.
Where were you at on the start?
Dude, I was not ready for that at all. Just was not ready.
Did you not count your head?
No, well, no. First off, that wasn't 5 seconds. That was like 2, and I just didn't expect that. So But that's not me. I should have expected that, but I just haven't been practicing that. But you gotta be ready for anything when it comes to race time. So just gotta be better. This moto I'll be a little bit ready earlier and get the whole shot. Let's do it. That's all we can do.
What's up, Brett?
It was way better.
It was better, you know? That was what I said. I needed to get a whole shot. I didn't get the whole shot, but I got a better start, you know?
Like P4 off the start.
Yeah, it was better. I know what I have to work on, which is great. You know, goal coming in actually was a top 10, so overall, and that's what we got, P8 I think, so it's good, but it's, you know.
P8 overall?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Hey, where's that extra tire? I gotta work a little harder, and I know what I have to work on, so I'm gonna go back to club, put the hammer down.
Not exactly go back to
No, not exactly. We got more racing to do, actually. We got some better racing to go do, too.
So you guys leave tomorrow morning?
Tonight, actually. We're gonna leave tonight, stay at a hotel, drive there tomorrow, and go get a podium at Walton, baby. That's the goal. That's the goal. Mix it up with the Canadian
starts in those motos.
I'm gonna rip some good ones, man. I mean, that was a good one, and it's dirt starts. That's so much different. But I did a lot of practice at club on dirt starts, so I'm pretty confident in my starts because they haven't been great in Canada, obviously. But no, we're working harder. We're getting better. We're learning. You know, not where I want to be, obviously, but it'll come. Just gotta keep working hard, and we'll get there. So.
It's weird. So is it goal to try to get into the first 2 SMX rounds?
That's the goal. I mean, if we don't get in, it's not a big deal. I mean, you know, I would love to get in. I would love to race. I know I think I could do really well. But you know, sometimes it's an invite. It's an invite, and you have to do certain races to get in. I haven't done those certain races, so I have to get invited. And you know, we'll see if I do. And if I do, great. If I don't, then yeah, it is what it is. And we'll keep racing. Got to do a little more racing, and you know, nothing's gonna stop me from just getting better. So.
Probably straight bad.
What is it that's not jiving?
Pardon?
Like what's not?
I don't know. I'm just not. It's just not. I never felt it.
Well, you don't have to feel it. You just come to go, I'm going to jump it. It's not gonna. I'm not saying jump in the race. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying why. On the last lap, you have nobody ahead of you. You have a choice. It's just I'm just going to jump it. You're not trying to make the corner or anything. I'm just going to double. That's all I'm doing. Just to know it.
The guys on we got guys on hot laps, and I'm reeling them in 7 seconds and passing them when they're on their best lap. Like that doesn't even make sense. And then yeah, you get on a guy, and if they're on a lap, even though you're going 5 seconds faster, they still, you know, they're not going to move because they're trying to get their lap in. But it's like when the track's greasy like this, it's just one line. There's nothing, literally nothing you can do. It's like you give them a gap, half a track, and you still close up on them. So yeah, and then. Yeah, I just didn't get a lap, honestly. I fell that first lap, and that's like, when you fall, that's it, you're stuck with the guys in the back, and then you're just like, what can you do? You try to wait around, but you're trying not to waste too much time because there's only so much practice. Yeah, I don't know.
BMC with Jet?
Yeah. We're over in the A-Star rig. We're gonna go check on him in a minute. He's just getting an X-ray done. I don't know where on the track. He said he landed and just felt a pop in his lower leg, kind of where he broke it before. I don't know. We'll find out in a few minutes what he did exactly. Sucks for Jet. But he was riding really well. Got pinched off in the start, had a bad start, but just picking him off one at a time. He was into the top 20 and moving forward. But we'll see how he is. Check up on him and give you an update.
Yeah, Max. That was a tough one, man. That heat was starting to kick in there at the end. Yeah. What did I get in that moto?
7th.
Not bad. That's pretty good.
You went 209s to 14, 14, 14, then you regroup. If it wasn't for those 3 laps, you're 5th place. And that's a step forward. That's the closest we've been to that regroup. They were still right there even the whole race.
That was hot. That was hard.
Really?
Yeah. I was getting towards the edge of the limit.
I felt like it was the easiest motor we had.
Nah, dude. I had to try.
Made it look easy.
Yeah, because then even at the end, those guys were still just inching.
I think that was one of your. I think that was the best motor of the year so far. You were 7th, but 6.5 was right there. You're 25th. You know you can do better. It's just the opening lap positioning. It's just that's what I struggle with. Yeah. You just you were back of the back 30. Looked like you got caught up in the race. Like a lot going on. Like you're not quite sure what's happening.
It's like just enough heat to like get hot, you know? Like it's nice in the straightaways, but wherever you're in a slow corner, you're like,
Speed was good. Just the race gets to you can't like start changing your lines and doing every shit. You didn't even change nothing. Those guys, if they pass it, they just pass it. You just need to maintain what you're doing. You're separated from Grano and all those guys. And then you went from 8th to 14. Last 4 or 5. 209 to a 14. 210, 14, 14, 14. And then you kind of slowly regroup there after your tip over. Not much of a regroup, but the pace slowed down. But really, in the game, yeah, excellent line. Mistake in the woods, it is what it is. These guys should have to go around you.
Revs are up, gates down. Who's it? Going up BK'd up. We got eyes on Shimoda. Deegan gets a good jump on it. Looks like Deegan has a drive around the outside. Shimoda tries to come to the inside. I believe that may be VL. It is, but right now it's all number 1.
didn't even crash. Nothing even happened. I just came over the double. Foot didn't hit the ground, nothing. Leg, re-brakes.
I lost air brakes again.
Huh?
I lost air brakes again. I feel like it's on me. I don't know how. Yeah. Oh yeah.
At what point?
8 laps ago. The moment that bar shift ran, I started catching.
Yeah. They said it on the headset. It looked like you lost.
I couldn't turn. I could turn, but I had to be like methodical about everything.
I know I re-hurt my leg today, and that's really all that I know so far. And see if I need to do another surgery or kind of wait it out and see if I just go up. But,
is that Cody's book bag right there?
Time will tell.
I got random select drug test, bro, and I couldn't pee. I was so dehydrated, I almost passed out after the moto. So when I first initially went pee, I probably peed about that much in the cup, and then it took me 3 hours till I had to go again. I pounded 12 waters, 1 Zevia, a sip of Gatorade, too much sugar, and then yeah, finally I was able to pee.
You just sat down there in their truck?
Sat down there, my stomach is still so full of water, and I like walked around, I was doing laps trying to get it flowing, blood flowing. Dude, I would have tipped over in the last corner if I didn't have to sit there and pound waters, dude.
all for a 7th overall?
Feels good to be back racing now. Kicks my ass, but
Like when you're not racing, you feel almost like empty, like you're like, what am I doing?
yeah. Yeah, and I'm starting to understand myself more, and I think that I just need to keep working. Anytime I take a break, I feel like I lose it. So, it's all good. Good day.
Best result of the year. Starts were dialed, and well, actually no, they were not dialed, but my first laps were dialed. And then yeah,
First start was good. Second start.
Bad. Second start, yeah, I just did not get off the grate, but I was able to fight. I had some good fight and survived the heat. Almost died, but I survived.